Assalamualaikum and welcome to a new video in the talk series. Now in today's video I've got an important thing to share with you people, and it is my first practice book ever, and it's about the Ruqa'a scripts. Now this book will be available for free. You can go download it from the link in the description. It will take you to a website called Internet Archive, and yeah, you can download it there. Basically, you will find on the right corner of that page a PDF, a link that will take you to the soft copy of this book. Now, this book is basically made to practice the Ruqa'a script, and it's all my handwritten stuff. So when you download the book, you have to print it on an A4 papers, so that the skill will be good for you, because you are going to use a 3mm marker pen, just like these ones that are made for Arabic calligraphy. It has this cut. You can use the reed and the bamboo ones, but those ones will give you sort of a very thin line. So anyway, the book has a cover and has several pages in it. It has 31 pages other than the cover. Now, when you first open it, I advise you to have a spiral, just like this one. Also, when you print it, you will find that the printer will take a margin all around it, so the skill is a bit messed up, but it's fine, it works fine. You can print it black and white, but some notes won't show up. For example, this one, these dots are red, not black or grey. So make sure that you check these things with the channel itself. So on the first page you will find some notes, and you're not allowed to sell the book. It's sort of available for free, so go ahead, get yourself to print it. So here's the link. You can't click on the link in the in the file itself, so you have to type it down. Also, as it's written here, you should use it with the playlist, and this link takes you to the Ruqa'a playlist. Now, this note is about printing it, so make sure that you choose the A4 size, because the file itself is all made for A4 pages, but sometimes the printers sort of change itself by itself. Now, you will need a 3mm marker pen, but the bamboo and the reed would give you sharper edges, so keep an eye on that. Then we've got the scales are red and letters are in black. Now, this note would be correct if you printed everything in colors, because these dots are red, but if it was like black and white to save price when you print it, it's fine. You don't really need them, but you should know that these three dots has nothing to do with the alif, except to show you the scale of the alif. Then an important note is about when you write Allah's name subhanahu wa ta'ala, you should not throw it away in the bin or something like that. So you need to check how to get rid of the paper for the practice paper if you're not intending to keep it. Finally, do not sell the book. You can print it as much or as many times as you like, just do not sell it. Now, the next page, now I've printed this one in colors to show you the idea behind it. So you should have a look at a huge size of a letter, so that you could notice the strokes of the pen and the angles, the small notes. These things are helpful, so I thought the first two pages, the second and the third one, would have some notes about it, and going through the book we will see more examples. So the first practice here would be some letters and like some highlights for those letters, so that you could sort of get your hand used to them. The first move would be this one, and it's just to get your head around the angle and the idea of going down and left. Now here you will see that the first three and the two here, I tried them using the pen, and what you will do is basically get the pen and start marking these things, just like this. And the way to do it, I advise you to do it vertically, so that you don't get lazy. If you moved from right to left, your mind will just see grey things and it will just fill it but if you went vertically, you will have 2 free or 2 empty lines for you to fill in. Now you will find a very huge text-free copy so that no one would go and sell it. And yeah, basically you would use this pen. You will notice that it is a bit different from the print here, because it is messed up with regards to the, as we said before, the sort of ½ centimeter margin that the printer gives, but it works fine. You will find that it is not 3mm, it is 2.9, 2.8 millimeters, but this will teach you how to be delicate with the pen. So your pen basically has to be exactly the same size as the let's say the gray area. This way you know that you're not pressing too hard on the pen. Next you will keep moving on with the letters. Now with regards to the ba and the ta and the tha, I've put these dots up here so that you could see the look of how they look like, but it's not a positioning of them. There's a huge space around it, and it's meant to be as a side kick for the channel itself. So you have free space to write your notes down. For example, the ha, kha and jim, you have a special case about them. So you should use this space to write your notes, and this would be your book in the Ruqa'a script. Keep moving on, you will find the other letters as we can see here. Now, again, it's not enough by itself, this book. You will need to go back to the channel and see what this letter is. It's a sheen, but yeah, and this is a dad, not a sad. So keep going, you'll find all the letters here, some connections. With regards to the ya and the alif maqsura, again, you should go back to the channel and check those and keep in mind the difference between them, which is basically this small alif up here. We've got the lam alif and the hamza. Now then you would start practicing with words and like bigger chunks of letters, connected ones too. So here you can see some rules, but they are not explained, so you have to go back and write your notes about them. More words, you keep going with the words, and the same thing, you just write down the words and practice them. After these words, you will find some sentences. We start with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. You should fill it in, all of it, and Alhamdulillah. Then we've got على قدر أهل العزم تأتي العزائم وتأتي على قدر الكرام المكارم وتعظم في عين الصغير صغارها وتصغر في عين العظيم العظائم. So poetry as usual. Then again another poetry. اللبيب بالإشارة يفهم, which is a quote. Then you will get a sort of, how can I say it, the other way around to use the longer sentence. You've got 3 of those, 2 and 3, and this would be the last page with تم بحمد الله and my signature. So I hope this will be helpful for you people to practice the scripts, and as I said, you can download it and immediately print it. You don't have to print it in colors to save money, I guess, and make sure to share it with people who want to learn. This would be the first book, and it is free. In the future, I'm planning on making a practice book for each script, except for the Kufi. I might delay that for later, but yeah, I will do them in the same order as they are uploaded on the channel. So we started with Ruqa'a with regards to the handwritten scripts, and this would be the first book. The follow-up books, I'm not sure if they are going to be free. I'm thinking about uploading them to a website where you can basically buy them, because it did take time making this book, and in the next ones I'm planning on making them more details. I'm thinking of adding some explanations in the book itself to make it let's say more thorough and helpful by itself. So yeah, this is for you. Go ahead and download it, print it, and try it. Give me your feedback on this video. If you think that it was missing something, or there are some parts that you want to have in the next editions, because this is the first book I've ever made. I've learned a lot from it, and I hope you will benefit from it. Anyway, this has been Ammar Audi. I hope you will benefit from this one, and see you in the next video. Have a lovely day, evening, or night. Goodbye.